Good, everybody? RJ Shelton here. Got my boy with me. Talk to him, man. This is your event, bro. You're the house, man. You're the guy.
Daoud Entertainment, Minnesota Sneaker Exchange in the building, as you can see. I got RJ and Janae in the building. We got a lot going on. So vendors, we got Lakeside Diamond in the building. We got sneakers. We got clothing brands. We got everybody here. We got DJ Inferno. We just got everything moving today. So
Yeah, brother. Shit. Let's go ahead and talk about some sports. Obviously, with my podcast, you know that's what it's mainly about. We do talk about
yes, sir.
Minnesota. We talk about Wisconsin
Yeah.
sports. We talk about the Chicago area, and obviously we talk about Michigan. Let's talk about this Viking season, bro. Let's talk about what the ups and downs of that was. You know, you being here, I'm already considering that you probably are a fan, which I think you are. Knowing us,
Yeah, I definitely am
knowing
a Vikings
everything.
fan.
Talk
Born
to me
and
about
raised.
it, bro.
Man, well, just talking right now, I'm hoping we re-sign Kirk. I mean, that's our. I feel like Kirk and Jets are the core of our squad. So I mean, we need to re-sign Kirk, and obviously, as you guys know, Jets was saying that he would re-sign his deal based off whatever the quarterback issue is, whether we're drafting or picking up another quarterback. I think we need to get Kirk back. But overall, I had a really fun time until that Denver Broncos loss. When we lost to the Broncos, that was very deflating. I think is the right word. Like, that was the point of the season where I'm like, all right, I give up. Really,
Yeah.
like that was the last time I got mad about the Vikings losing that season. So, other than that, I'm cheering. Obviously, next year we got a great. I mean, wide receiver core is obviously incredible. The rest, good team. You know what I mean? Like all pro tight end.
Yeah.
Kirk's a great quarterback. You know, so we could have a great season next year if everything
No,
comes
absolutely,
back.
brother. I think I'm right with you on that. You know, obviously being here and seeing, you know, obviously
Yeah.
having ties into it, obviously.
Yeah.
Kind of tough for me, though, as well, obviously being a Packers fan, but you know how that
Right.
lies. But let's go ahead and move on over from football. Obviously, we got basketball going on, right? We got the T-Wolves hotting up right now. They look damn good, bro. Talk to me about these T-Wolves and what you're feeling about them, bro.
Man, I am so excited for the Timberwolves for two reasons. Firstly, I am beyond excited to sit courtside in the playoffs. That's my first excitement. Is I sat courtside for the first time last season. Like when we played the Nuggets, obviously we lost that series, but that was an incredible time. That was probably a top 5 experience of my life. So I got to do that again. But secondly, the Timberwolves have brought so much excitement this year. I mean, Anthony Edwards, obviously you got Cat. Rudy Gobert's been playing great. Kyle Anderson's been playing great. Nas, Jaden McDaniels, Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Like, everybody's been playing great. And, man, we might win one this year. Mike Conley. One person I do wish we have on the team, which is kind of random, but Pat Bev on the team would help a lot. You know what I'm saying? When
Absolutely.
he was here, and we won that play-in game, that was a big deal.
Yeah.
You know?
No, so I think this is another conversation as well right now. Can we go ahead and put Anthony Edwards in being a top 10 guy? What do you think? What do you think his ceiling is right now, especially what he's been doing?
Ceiling?
What he's been doing. Let me rephrase that. Is Anthony Edwards a top 10 player right now?
No. Okay. Curry.
You're naming
Shea.
them. You are confident in this top 10?
No. I'm trying to name the other. I'm trying to think. He's fringe top 10. I'm trying to think who else. Tatum's better. Jokic is better. Embiid's better. KD's better. Ron, fringe top 10.
Yeah.
Close. D-Book's probably on the same level. Him and D-Book are probably tied. For
You
shooting
think
guard, best shooting
him
guard
and
in the
D-Book are tied? That's low-key. You look at it, real shit, like that really can be – because you look at their games, right? Like,
Yeah.
both of them are obviously unreal players. D-Book is
Yes.
Well, it's crazy you say because D-Book is like one of my favorite players to watch
Yes.
because
Right.
he doesn't look at you when he's on the offensive end. He just gets to his spots and he knows how to get to his spots and he shoots. He does what he does. But it's
Right.
just like with Anthony Edwards, bro. It's like you see so much Mike in him. It's crazy. Like, but he's freakishly athletic, bro. And to be honest, I would.
And
Take,
it's like-
I ain't gonna lie. I would take AE over. I would take AE over Book. But the only reason why I'm saying that is because it's tough, but AE's got it, bro.
You think AE is the best in the league, shooting guard wise? Are we forgetting somebody? Donovan Mitchell.
I would go have this. I wouldn't say not yet because Donovan Mitchell dropped like 70. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's different. Like if you go ahead and put, if we do top 5, absolutely he's in there.
Yeah.
But it's just like top, like the best. It's hard to do that because you got to go through stats. You got to go through games. Like I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker drop 80 or drop 70. Like what are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
to kind of stay on this topic though, where do you think they're gonna go ahead and be the 1 seed going all the way out through this season?
We could be anywhere from the 1 to the 3, but I think we'll struggle in the playoffs playing a veteran team.
Why though? You got guys. You
I
got
just feel
guys
like-
there though. Mike Conley's there.
I agree. But I have a fear of playing like the Lakers. I don't know why. But like I'm afraid if we play the Lakers, it's not going to be a quick 5 games. It will go to 7.
Yeah.
I think. I'm worried about just our like ability to stay in control because we had a couple losses last month that were kind of off, or this month, late last month maybe as well. Like we lost the Spurs, we lost the Hornets, like bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a little worrisome. One thing, we do consistently beat the Clippers every time we play them.
That was the when I sat there and watched that game, bro. I'm like, because you gotta understand the Clippers are good. Like those guys, they got everything they need on that team.
Yeah.
And for them to go ahead and manhandle them, bro, as I like to say, dog walk, bro, like go in there and run shit. That gave me all I need to see because you gotta understand there's regular season and then there's playoff time.
Yeah.
There's guys that go ahead and actually start playing after the All-Star game.
Right.
You ain't gonna do nothing with the All-Star game. Like prime example, look at the Milwaukee Bucks, right? I'm really sick of them to be honest, but they're in shambles right now. We don't know what's going on. But I know they're gonna go ahead and figure it out down the line, But to go back with the Timberwolves, I truly believe, bro, that they are definitely gonna be 1 or 2 for sure, and I think they're gonna host here.
Okay, 1 or 2 seed, but where do you think they're going in conference finals? Like,
I mean, that's what the public eye looks at, right? Public eye seeing that they're going to go ahead and go to Western Conference Finals, excuse me. But realistically, I think, I think really it's going to rely on AE, bro. Like if Anthony Edwards is playing at a high level and he's getting the ball in crunch time, because that's what's going to have to happen. Like he can't shy away from that moment. Like he can't go ahead and
he doesn't normally, but he takes bad shots
absolutely.
a lot. It's a shot selection that could change a little bit.
Man, you might as well be an anchor, bro. You might as well be the insider for the T-Wolves, bro.
Yeah.
But no, like I think that's the biggest piece. But obviously the pieces around him, like Nas Reed's got to play well. Daniels has to play phenomenal. Cat has to play like he needs to play. Don't be, all that whining and crying shit. Like people forget 2 years ago, they had Memphis they were up 10. They were up 10.
Twice.
With 2 minutes left.
We were up. We were up like 18.
And blew it.
Like twice in a game, we were up 18 and blew the lead like twice in that series. And then, oh man, that was a heartbreaker series, bro. Like
the crazy thing is that it wasn't 2 years ago; it was a year ago. But I was there, bro. I was in there. Like, first off, if you haven't,
I was at Game 6.
Playoff atmosphere. This is for everybody. Playoff atmosphere. If you ever been into it or haven't been into it, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Fire, fucking fire. But I really think that the T-Wolves are going to do their thing this year for sure. Let's go ahead and kind of just get off the topic about sports. Go ahead and just dive in, bro, and how you got to this position, bro. How you went ahead and got this together, because this is incredible, bro. Especially the age that you're at to go ahead and do this, right?
Yeah.
We have had multiple conversations, but really talk to people that have, the same desire, the same look, the same mantra, moxie. Someone that's trying to get it out the mud, someone that has a desire to go ahead and do things like this and put on events, to be that guy to do that. Kind of talk to people on how you do that, bro.
Yeah, so I'm kind of in this space, I would say, or because I work within music, I work within clothing, I work within sports stuff, I guess, too. I'm part of I didn't come from a bad, area, anything like that. Like, I can't say I made it through the struggle of having to fight for my life. So, with that being said, I think my parents being in my life and I didn't have to I was comfortable, so I could work and do what I wanted to do, has been very helpful. Now, I've gone through a lot of struggles within my own business stuff, but the difference I would say between me and others is that I have a different background because my parents own businesses and they're successful in their business world as well. I've been to good schools my whole life, and all those have primed me for being able to talk to people, being able to network, being able to do everything in my whole life. So that's been really helpful, you know? But that being said, it was quarantine 2020.
I'm laughing because I know the story, so just
bored as hell. Man, Supreme copped something. Copped it. 20, I don't know what it was. Might have been like a box cutter. Flipped it, made like $10. 2 weeks later, I remember Travis got Reese's Puffs. So I'm like, holy shit, like, bro, those are so sick. Like, I need to get those, whatever. So I called my nanny. She drove me around because I'm 13 years old at this time. She drove me around, and we went to like 8 Walmarts to find them. Finally found them. And I'm grabbing like 15 boxes of Reese's Puffs. Everybody's looking at me like, what are you doing? But I grabbed 15 boxes of Reese's Puffs, and I come up to the front. Cashier's like, this is weird. Like, okay. And I went to school the next day and sold all of them for $25 a piece and bought them at $2.50. That was when the world kind of opened for me. I started going to local little events they had here. And they were little free events, not like this, obviously. Or for the viewers, this is it's $10 to get in, and then vendors paid $100 to have a table set up here. We got a DJ, live performances. But this is a long way from how we started and the events I was going to. So they used to do these little like events in parking lots with maybe 20 people, and we just buy, sell, trade. And everybody would remember me as the annoying one who was always just trying to like trade up and keep moving and keep going and keep going. Like, for example, if you met me that day and you gave me something that you needed traded, I'd trade a Supreme sticker up to a pair of Jordans. Just hustling. Just hustling. So that's kind of the roots of it, and that comes from, I think, my household. Like, I have an immigrant father who started his own business and everything like that. So those roots are probably where I got my hustle from. But going from there, I started doing these events my freshman year of high school. I took a break from them. I did 4 of them, and I took a break until this summer. I did my first big event, and that was T Grizzly. And that's when I really hit into the music game. And the way I got into the music game is because I marketed myself as a celebrity sneaker plug. So when rappers and stuff would come to town, there are people, or I would hit up them, and they'd buy some shoes, or I'd give them something, or whatever. And I really realized I really like the music market. Like, I like being backstage. I like everything that's going on.
Who doesn't though? Who doesn't like to experience?
Yeah, I'm saying exactly. It was really fun. So I'm like, let's do this. Like, let's do a show. And I was like, man, I really want to mess him up. Like, I'm 16 years old bringing out T Grizzly, and the reason I did T Grizzly is because he was the first like celebrity I met. And so I was like, I think symbolically that'd be pretty dope. The show ended up doing all right. There were like maybe 1,000 people there. It was interesting for sure. A good and bad experience, but I learned so much, and I never traded for anything. I lost money, made so many connections though, you know, and it was just like I met you through it, basically. Exactly. So just it was a good place for me to build connections, and I would have traded for anything. And I don't regret it. But that being said, I didn't do anything last year coming off the loss of that event. Going into 2024, I said I want to do an event a month this year. So I'm on pace for that. I had a 1-year anniversary party at Nubian Lab. I'm doing this event this month. Hopefully next month, I'm working at a show at First Ave, and so on and so forth. I have lots of events planned. So honestly, man, for any words for anybody listening to this, if they're
yes, we do. We want to hear
really,
from you, brother.
To really get into it, just keep working, bro. Especially, and you know this is true. In this space, like I said, somebody of my aura or skin color, whatever, I don't think it's as easy as others. There's automatically an aura like, oh, what's he doing here or whatever. So don't let anybody tell you you can't do it. Don't let anybody tell you're not going to be able to do it, literally, because I proved everybody wrong. I mean, again, like you said it earlier, and I don't mean to be cocky, but I'm 17 years old, and who else is doing this?
Like, if you didn't know, yes, this man is 17 years old. Yes, he did something with T Grizzly at 16 or 15. So it's like, I'm 29. Like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? But we grinding. But no, appreciate you, bro, man. Thank you for having me on here, number one. You already know how we rock, bro.
Thank you.
And
thank you so much.
More to come.
Yes, sir.